Adesmama abono nsia ya mamunyi na to yaba manaso anyumre yi ayeboko omemu nsam ni ama wodo so de ayensaka ene se aboabu anu atu din anyumre no nsia kasebo a ye ne etiefu esi hu nkonya ye etei utie free peace 104.3 FM so okay 101.7 neat 100.9 Nimi ansa wo se pass abeka dance na kra enweti hello 101.5 FM wadum kumase Ghana mantam yadu nsia baby a wote yenkan kasa fidie be sadie sia num ne etire kwam no ne a be sadie asa peacefmonline.com ghana-today.com so abode etuefo benya bia kan na jampani si akwa so sem denti ena wotinto setu nsema na nka de mirika befa de edikasebo ne mu akotene binie
Omampani John Dramani Muhammad ya tudwa se wobetena so political appointees a wapa wamo ewe fikesem ye aduasa.
So far, I've appointed 27 presidential staffers to various roles and 3 persons as directors of important governmental initiatives, bringing the total number of political appointees so far to 30.
Afe waya amamrani amania maswafo abedi echire bese dumiensa de yaje womo atumu aswafo ya wo sho my Ghana pomode wonsam so de atodwa se waya amamrani amanie enipa bese nkron abedweko wa pawsa ne be ya mahama care tax force no wo betimi ahwe dwumedie ne so
yede nipa nkron na yede asi wo se omonhwe no mu ni sa dwuma we omoye nkrofo a oba apomudin nsemu a omunim de
Afi aban kuntebufuo de atodwa wo kyerese sisia no data center de Magana nyamiadom wamo aye
just created a chat start window which allows you to type in any issue that you want to investigate, and then the result is going to pop up.
Aswafo ya wo hwe nkron kuma na afeso ahensem so acheche mu akere Ghana for say university ya wo guso a wo ye hyehyese wo betimi apawsa ne be ya local governance nkyere mu betimi akoso ho no wo se nyame ya adoma enche wo de be kyere mu e wo my Ghana emra hye bedefie enwumre nsem pi ka wo hu ne yesi nkonwa ya de ba beso mo se kasebo
na emu aseda kwama Osons Kamesia Oti Osons Kale Capsules abuama immune system nyanwo de kuti anya ne wenti yade anka wonto from da MTN network ne so de Ghana fa na bebi abekobia MTN wo ho High Sense Ghana home appliances ya papa DCS efie ne office edosio kwaje wo de Dolphin roofing system na boda so Sawato blocks na wie edi nnua guso nko ade a fa esobo no kwasa ne nsa obebo so kama Budget cash and carry, I think it's about 20 years ago. And what the brew jeans energy drink by ye. Ya no more be seen ne. Raoul's Pharmaceuticals yo, High Lady Virgin Mister. In Siniform Kuna Mano, Womutina wa too. Pepsoda and Tiba was some buying. Chinuano Periani numre, or Sibenya Warding Ayakama. Said me quiet out Romane say. Amansan tiame kwabena mafo ana
Gaganton lady ohene wa kasebo ahene yesi nkonwa kasebo yade babesomo Africa kasebo ni chemu eni Ghana mampeni excellence John Dramani Muhammad wa kasei mampeni se wate asembia entene danu nti wa shaase oguso a wo chirechemu akire Ghana fo wase enan wote wonke bi hyem no onya ne tiese amanfo se appointees ya wapa wam wa bankesem no wam doso pi ebidia wadi tudwa ne se nipa no buru bese go ha enso Ghana mampeni excellence John Dramani Muhammad chiremu wase political appointees a wayese wamuan wa bankesimo eye eduasam wade sansem we nyina tudwa na due bra na woye amamrani amane ema deputy ministers dumien sade woda womodi se wom nkosa ne be ya dwumadie kese a wade ahye wonsam no wobetimi aye adwuma na afei etimi aye krabehwe mampani John Dramani Muhammad cheni semu se wo sha presidential staffers na wom nyina dodoro esi eduonu enson ena afeso enipa miensa directors on besom aban dwumadi ahodoro so enti woto obu ase na afei wo ye multiplication by elimination by substitution where 27 plus 3 dey say eye 30 pe mampani se we die wo de toto abanda da na etwemu kona wo mo de na edoso political appointees no eye 336 na so na ban ne de wo men ho da wɔdɔ Ghanafoɔ ntia.
This week, I'll submit a final list of 4 deputy ministers to achieve the full complement of 60 ministers that we promised. We've also achieved the earliest approval of ministers by Parliament under the Fourth Republic, enabling them to get to work to roll out our commitment to the people of Ghana. And for this, I wish to thank Mr. Speaker and the honorable members of Parliament. The same commitment to composing a lead government has found expression in the appointments made at the presidency so far. So far, I've appointed 27 presidential staffers to various roles and 3 persons as directors of important governmental initiatives, bringing the total number of political appointees so far to 30. This list of 30 is pending approval from the Council of State. At the last count, there were 336 political appointees at the presidency under the previous government. While we're in the process of recruiting supporting staff to enable the full functioning of our presidency, the numbers will come nowhere near the army of people that were hired under the previous government.
Ebusia eni ayekoti e Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na mampeni atoa so akyerɛ sɛ kono kwanto so sukuno ɛyɛ MPP aban na de baayɛ amanfo nam no wɔn kasa kyerɛ sɛ NDC aban twi a wɔn betwem cancellation jai wɔn mampeni si da benya sanete ye ka review a na kyerɛ sɛ adie bi policy bi da hɔnom ye to ye bu ase adosom ne enye papa no ye yi die firi mu afei papa na ebetimi aboa ama policy na etimi egyina naso na ne tuma padie fra no saa ne yebeye no wo de Ghana for me nkasa kra nko ekire mo de mo nhwe eno budget ye kenkan ye 2025 budget no mekire Ghana for nyina sɛ sika mi twade ato honom edema free senior high school no kire sɛ me dodwumedie ne ntino mehye mo kena e man penisi mo de ato dwane.
We've also proven through the budget statement that review does not mean cancel. Once and for all, for those who don't understand English, review does not mean to cancel. We have finally found a remedy for the long-lasting problem of the lack of dedicated funds for free SHS. By uncapping the GET fund, we have freed resources to underwrite the single largest allocation to the free SHS program, and that is to wait 3.5 billion Ghana cedis since the program started in 2017. We've also thrown a lifeline to sufferers of chronic diseases whose treatment often come at prohibitive cost by dedicating a portion of the uncapped amount from the National Health Insurance Levy to the Ghana Health Trust Fund, otherwise called Mahama Cares Program.
Ebusia eni ayekoti Ghana mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Salamat Kukwa Pentel ene de sansem we emane yen.
Na yada so awo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampeni na kase enne waye amamre de asoafo dibre ase nipa bi ensa na womu ye nipa dumi ensa 13 deputy ministers of state and public sector reforms honorable Lydia Lamisi Akan ewo presidency enne na bra wode woma muboye ese wonum sa no wakate wonum se say djuma wei etese nyansa kwantuo yakwana dwene yankwana brane Ghana for hwe wonum pa some time ago munim sande na asoafo ni asoafo abedi ekire bi womu lifestyle na sitie ebinum ase womu ayeye se tam en womu mfa nipa nyahwe enti womu live opulent lifestyles ayete se womu anya sika na ebu womu so enti womu nante fa nkofo so afe edwe womu mu nipa bia mfa nipa bia nyahwe na wo katere wonum se baby a obi dru ya wotehwe ye no udru an mu a no aye careful Ghana fo anya tidie wandi si aban mu en wono nso anya tidie wo saaso afo mu didi brase wonum nsa osra ho brase obuo fedie enidie wo mu de be ma Ghana fo nyame ni wo machi.
The presentation of the budget and the proposals contained in them now offers unique incentives for all ministers and deputy ministers to operate at full throttle to achieve the exact objectives for which they have been nominated. For Lydia Lamisi Akan, you work under the Special Advisor on Governmental Affairs to achieve speedy and optimal reform in our public services. And from each of you who have been appointed as deputy ministers, much is expected from you. While your role as deputy ministers require professional subordination in supporting your substantive ministers, I shall hold you to the same standards of accountability, diligence, hard work, and sacrifice for Ghana's collective success. In view of this, the same cautions I gave to ministers against arrogance, against opulence, and neglect of duty apply to you as well. You must also promptly fulfill your assets declaration requirements and submit same to the Auditor General.
Dear Yatesa Okasei, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Yen Yasaramati Kukwa Pinto, Abenkasiemu Amanebo, and see a tier for TB.
Yet was why the any chemu ewa and some fufro emu. Or swap for ya wash on my Ghana ya pomo de some. Honorable Kwabna Minta Kandra Kasa. Nedia wadi to Ghana send this ya by the Ghana for Johnny Ghana for home. Teach you any Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Enti man penny ban watchers a policy be or per se what the sum Ghana for Ninano. Ye mama care technical tax force in Tino. Ene waya mamreni a money ani pound crown. Wapahun to mass a woman sinkunya. Na tax force no. Wanya shema pebetimi abua sanya beya. Embraba time betimi abu echidom. Edian kase dasu ye Ghana Medical Care Trust Fund. And ye do na friend Mahama Kese. Was sanya be betimi abua sanya beya enipa. Wamwa yadie bia ukwa enkwada. Ebi ye kokram. Ebi die pa nese akuma yadie. Ebi die kidney pa. Just imagine so obi enya sa yadie bi. Ni ase won kwa na nyina no. Enu ane yadie de wo kontia ne gon to sombo weni mu a na yadie we na atwe akopie wansie dom. Mampani akasa kire se ba ne se ha dwene wote wa ya na ne hu nyanya ne pa wontimi na. Enu ntina Mahama kai dwumedie wode ba sane be ye betimi aboam. Na minister to so akyerekye mu se Sa Mahama Care Jumedi se nyame yadom na ehya ase se eye adwuma se ya woni ebu ebusuafo sebe yade bi etise wo so yes ke bi eda bank account wo mokukuro de akosa sa nipa no yemfa no sane yade no sa wa hawo nyina be firi honom san se bia no Mahama Care fotuo no mu a ene be yi sa sika ne ede afrim na nipa nkro ho sema ye kane wodi animu se titenanim eye Professor Reverend Emeritus Seth Ayiti and Professor Professor Emeritus Binka, Professor Margaret Kweku, Dr. Alfred Doku, Dr. Radolf Nso Amamba, Dr. Anthony Gengon, one of the Sanso Ejiremu, and Penny Fortress were a rep at the map who didn't see it for Tono, Dr. Anthony Sedo, and Appel and Alfeso, Ya Yenia Baba Kwa and Penny Fordia to draw watch us say, Wababwama Jumediano, Etimi Afan to my pa Eddie from Dr. Belinda Efriye. Now, Washa and Appel say ya, Wabe lawyer ni, Wabe Jinemu, said lawyer ni Ediama Abejukuno, and some more soft on what they are to Johnny Uncle Tibi.
Mahama case Fotobia Yerajo Mahama ehye Ghana fobo se obebo atoho na yarewa binumu a se tunipa ebonipa unisika na ayese owumu na woko ebiti akoma yare ebiti se yadwunso twaamu yare ene cancers ahodo duane body nti otu obi onyesika enche ne wawu nyina mu ne awose enya task force bia omeboa yen na omadi sa adwuma anu nti yede nipa nkron na yede asi wo se omonhwe no mu ni sa adwuma we omoye nkrofo a oba apomudin nsemu a omunim de sa abagina ko task force na omunjina ho na obi o wa adwenpa bia na opese edidi dwuma be yie no omeba no ma be kire omadwen no masam na fei edi dwuma.
Any ya kotie ye was for ya wash my Ghana ya pomo de won some so ye ra kwabna minta kando na minister Miami say dwumedie kese a wodi ahye wo mo ensem no na watch dodo sen
the task force no if it's America no ebe mo na watch num say omfa ni omudwuma omfa bebia amreye ni yenhwe ni yenhya semfanya adwuma ni nyina no ebegina adwuma ombeye no so aka kire omo so mo hwe ni nyina ebi o hwa ebe ka say okay yenhwe nkofo benya access at the regional level ni nyina no eka adwuma ye kwakoye eno ehu nti ye wo na watch num ayedi side adwuma we eno dialysis no so ne minimu na me ye rank member the nisika bia ba bia foto bia ni ba bia de dialysis is 31st December 2024. National Health Insurance Formula na yen ye che ya dwese mpa 2 million enshemu no. Sa formula na 31st December 2024. Nti the need forward plan biada enchire be bi e wo so kotu kofa sika e de be ye dialysis.
Ebusia ani a yekotie ye wosoafo ya washo my Ghana ya pomoden ho nsem honorable Governmental Akan ne nsem anu no empanifo simiko manka bi yemfa nka asem ti chairman de mama care tax force no ye Reverend Professor Emeritus Set Ayite wono kasa ne watches wedie wogina nianum nyina namu no wo kasa asem a wo kan se timeline ebre na ye dia mo so mo nya adwuma no chess wo mo be ya ma na ye krabehwe mampani gina ho a wo bebo ne nsem de ama wo mo.
The time frame, I think, is reasonable. 1 month, I think we'll be able to deliver. We are old, but very hard, and there are young people among us who drive us. And let me also say that we have children in mind, and particularly also the youth. Cannot let a young person waste his or her life because of cancer, because of kidney problem, and so on. We'll be looking at screening. We'll be looking at health education, so that people report early. Because if you report early, most likely, you can get a cure. Something His Excellency will be proud of, something Ghanaians will be proud of, and something that will impact the life of sufferers.
Enya yokotie wono titneni edema Mahama Care Technical Tax Force no Reverend Professor Emeritus Set Ayite enunti waso obeye adwuma amano ayekrabehwe Clinton akwesi amuako ena sansem we wode besom yen
na enna mrasebejafo kwa asetena wasetena mu no ena honorable Fred ya Samoa oyamra sebejeni ma dese wo offense of ebisa Mr. Speaker say Mr. Speaker, Minyaya Anka Ubisa Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim say, Dabenna Anna Wade Sansi say ya, Omuya Senko de University, Eba Akumadine, ya war offense no for no. Wade running to say na baba tumra sebeje fie na sa university no ya senisi yase ena Mr. Speaker treso asem hia kura yemfa na ba tan nipa no ankasa wa ha onabo eye bisa wasem o ena Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim etrese o ma tunwa na mo kura dada your friend say really what the Parliament University of Local Governance and Development Bill. Na saa bele eba tumi aboa ne university ewa Akumadan. Na saa university no krampo University of Local Governance ya de betrechro manfo ade na omudi abeboa wo manchekyere.
University of Local Governance and Development, ULG, was submitted to this House last year, to the 8th Parliament. Unfortunately, the 8th Parliament was unable to pass it. Cabinet has just been formed, and budget statement was presented yesterday. The Speaker, in view of this, I wish to indicate that the Ministry will take steps to resubmit the bill to this House, and after request has been made and executive approval achieved jointly by myself and my brother, the Minister for Education. So Speaker, once that is done, the bill will be relayed to this House for approval. So Speaker, it is envisaged that once the necessary approvals have been sought and the bill has been passed, the university will promote academic and professional excellence in local governance in this country.
When that is done, the steps will relay. Sir, womunya wie pe ye de baba betom rasebe de fie na university amo pe ewo Akumadan ye University of Local Governance no omo asase de ate se o kasei o ye Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim Emmanuel Akole William Gentu.
Na ye kan ise hodomo anam rashe bedwani ya wogina hode madehia wo kwabri isabato empesua so honorable Akwesi Jemfi onyine champo wono sosore ye anu ose Mr. Speaker mesrewo me wo question bi bisa o mam ponti dwano project no me pacho NDC aban bre ben wo maye krado se won beye ediama yen sanse de bia da me kopie mo constituency hon mo a ya na manfo bisa me honorable na dwana eba so anase ye kwani seni wose yakoba ne sase ya ne wo hu nkyire mu kra wode ma ne manfo enti yakoba ne sa na speaker se ne minister wo hanuma ya no enti minister sore ya na wo yi nsemfo agodo bi ano ne dia wode to dwane se wono ankasa ne ministry sa eye asoye a wo hwe nkronkuma amemu ho nsam so ahensam eni osumko agodo so ena afi so asoye a wo mo hwe oman Ghana sikasam so nyuma afi paadie ho nsam ena afi so ensuo ho nsam wo ye no si nkyɛn a Asante Mantem Coordinating Council wo nyina esi nkonya se sa eya edwane nko ade e wo so wo hye ase se wo mo eye ho adwuma na wo se project no wo mo hye ase be 2008 a wadi ko ne wie ne si hono mepem hono mu a wo bia nya krado se wo ko hono entu hye obi aso ye mpine bia wo ye ne campaign a no ane se odu mamponti dwane pe na se wo twa ne kanchio se so wo ye dan yo enti project wo mo hye ase ne do 2008 no ene obi atwe ne ni ase penimboni a wo inframo VIP mu conditions anso ka ho nanso wo ka kire omanfo no se NDC aban aba no wo mbe wie sisi ase wo no wo ye minister want na no office enhye kotu akese num team pampa wakwa akosho project ne hunu se 55% pe na kire se wo mu wia ne sa ensem se ne wo kire mu.
The Minister of Wealth and Housing through the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council in the year 2012 contracted High Brain Limited to construct Mampontin Jubilee Market at Mampon at an amount of 3,475,685 Ghana cedis, 40 pesos. Work at the market commenced on 1st August 2012 and was supervised by ADP Consult Limited, Kumasi. The scope of work covers the following: construction of 3-story administration block, construction of 2-story lockable shop, bank, supermarket with warehouse, market store, daycare center, clinic and ancillary structures, butcher's shop, external works and service, water, electrical and mechanical installations. Mr. Speaker, the project, however, stalled by 31st December 2012, and by 31st August 2013, the contractor suspended operation and left site. No construction activity has been carried out since then for the past 13 years, leading to the deterioration of the uncompleted structure. The current completion rate of the project is 55% since 2008.
Eni aye kotie ye woswafo ye wo hwe nkronkuma memu mpunto ho nsem so ahensam eni osumko ahodroso Ahmed Ibrahim Honorable Emmanuel Collin na afi William Gentu ene de sama ne boafi parliament ya wode besom yen
na abakunta abufuo pani ye Professor Samuel Kwabena nim en wacha se wo mu de data biaba na data no eye data Ghana how yanigie yadadwene yekodanda ehwa na wo mu boni nyina bede na wo mu die egu enti sa wo ye pani na wo pese hu Ghana ye hawa ehia kura mpose bia wo betintina kwa akiri ne bencheye sa wo kwa akobisa wo manfo bibia bio eno ane sa wo bekọ bebi a yaboaboa ye hawo nyina no ede akoguo no no wakọ akohwem no wakọ yibi ehia sa wo betintini kura kwa ya sampro sa wo sa akobisa obi asembia na saade eye pa saade be ya hawo nyina ne yabo no bede ede egu kuku baakum enti wo pebia no wakọ akoyi.
Meet you. So we've just created a chat start meet you. So we've just created a chat start window which allows you to type in any issue that you want to investigate. Allows you to type in any issue that you want to investigate, and then the results is going to pop up. So my colleague will just type in, assuming the Honorable Member of Parliament for Pru East and Pru West wants to assess the unemployment rate between their respective districts. All that you just type in is unemployment followed by Pru East and Pru West, and the results will pop up for us to see which of these two districts, or for that matter constituencies, are doing well in this particular area. The way we've captured the indicators for this chart was to look at the long-term development plan.
The tesa or kase ye abakunta bufo penny Professor Ostre agencies yahodo ministries yahodo institutions yahodo nyina se Ghana Statistical Service ehia information bi anase or how bin san we free wonum ntanya esase wadema wonum eni kwase wo ye katasum wo mu aso bia de omu pe bia mo mfa ma won said the beya information no umbeboni nyina bede no mu dia kwa kogu baabi a wo mu ankase kuriti no enti eno ane se ye pese ye ko ne ye kohwe nipa dodo ani adwuma ya o kereke so on employment man na wahunu dodo on employment woman na no nso wahunu dodo yes enipa se na wi school wa ha no wahunu dodo enti eye so wo mu hia information bia free baabi a momfama won.
Inflation. We have different items of fish that is influencing our food inflation, which are very significant. Either fish that we get from the sea, fish that we get from the river, herrings, and so on. So this is a conversation that I'm very much looking for in terms of how we can build not only price data related to fish, but also get a sense of the production which you talked about. Honorable Minister, the good news is that we rely on the Fisheries Commission data for our GDP for the production side if we want to estimate our quarterly and annual GDP. So based on the information that we get from the Fisheries Commission, that is what feeds into the GDP computation. As I indicated, we never have a conversation on changes in fish production in this case, and how that is impacting on fish prices and whether there are geographical differences or otherwise. We treat them as different economic variables, and sometimes they move in different directions.
In different direction. The artist Okase a government statistician, Professor Samuel Kwabena Enim, William Gentu Emmanuel Akole.
Kani Sanitation Minister Cecilia Benada Padia Tuja say, Sikana ye when fee no 50,000 Ghana cedis de bushia, one bottom sika. E juma wa bre ye juma dene. And wabuabuan 1 Ghana cedi for your pockets and when you have 50,000 Ghana cedis here was se made for no and na afa what is some way now to Janedia wo court to bra lawyer near wo jina diama made in Sarah J Augustine Jem Finafe water to no enti lawyer ni kasa no se dabi madapa asam ya wo ke dia hwehwe aso kakra wo show bit se Sarah J say ya se we ja ho kra dada wonu onye adwuma biom enti aba ne sen wo bia weja wo adwuma ye na atimi de kwadu bone se wo 50,000 Ghana cedis ayira dia na wonu ana afa betimi aba ne se bia na o bodyguard fo ani wo escort fo ya wo mu didi wachi wo mu na ebiom betimi abowrem wodem honom no mo yi sa sika 50,000 abra maame na wo hwe nchen kura na nso maame da pa dia todwa wo kire se personal bodyguard wo mu edi na chi any escort fo no wo mu ni akwanya da sani dem honom wase ne gate na no baby amat ne kura da no wo bia ntimi ntwam wo honom enti anu se wo ka ne sa kura be hwehwe aso ene due high court ya won krapomponi mantem konkonyasie asama wo di nyinada eya asem tia wa Ghana fo munim dada se kane sanitation minister kire se wase ne gudie ne japade 35 years wo to ne bo ase prayer ebi ye chain ebi ye komade ebi ye kawa ya chese made fo awia sanso awia ne sika edi aka ho na no na court ne tie nsem no wie yen wode atodwa wo kire se march bosome de toso eduno nan ewo afimu wo mbesa so atena asem no so Philippa Atanga na sansem we wo boa no ede besom yen
na ene Supreme Court kwa asetena na bra wo mu kwa asetena no na emrasebedeni a wogina ma adehye wa kwatia ene se ya okumi an wode asem akoda Supreme Court se Kofodu ya High Court atin contempt na contempt no enka court no na wommu anu ntungu na tese contempt na free ho na asempa apote da wonom no womu nshenka but Supreme Court no katre no se we ye betie wasem no but aden na nka wonko se High Court wasem no na won solve High Court wonom de no na waba no problem ye bema o date sada we bra na yentie wasem enti enne na eda no so ye ene wo mu court enti wo mu court no ena Supreme Court abedafo no wo mu ye num 1 2 3 4 5 enti 5 no ena mu 9 eye se ya komedie na ode bai ene wo so asem dada no a High Court we woko fodi ase watine contempt adeya wo bi adi asɛm kɔda court sɛ wɔno yɛ akumi no wɔanwini kwan pa so nti ani kwan sɛ wɔkɔ mmarahyɛbagya fie wɔabra yɛde mmarahyɛbagyafoɔ si akonnwa soɔ no yɛde wɔno nso ka ho nti wabu court no anim tie nti contempt akye no ɛno ɛna mede bɛda mo sɛ nka monka bi ma me ɛna Supreme Court yɛ sɛ ɛna no the same asɛm kuro ya ne yɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ nka kɔhyɛ high court deɛ no asɛm na ɛwɔ contempt no na nka solve na bia asɛm pɔte no a ɛda hɔ a ɛyɛ oni abranteɛ Henry Buachi yi adɔm no ɛno sɛ deɛ betumi address no hanom kama de amawo enti ɛbɛyɛ a kɔna kɔhyɛ akofo deɛ high court deɛ no nedi well waka ne saa yate Awurade adom a March de toso aduonu nsia March 26 asɛm pɔte pa wo pɛsɛ wo de bɛda yɛn ne yɛka bi ma wo no yɛbɛyɛ ne saa enti yɛagye atum ɛyɛ majority ɛkɔyɛ 4-1 enti emu nan kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ March 26 asɛm pɔte ya ɛnɛsia kumine na lawyer for epesu omu de beda Supreme Court mu omu kabima wo mu no omu betie wo num pepepe na Isaac Minta Labi onna waye futufuo ma NDC parliamentary candidate Henry Buachi Yadom na court kwa wiye no de omu kai ni
enti ya famu de yemu se yinsema mo de ba ni nyina so bia ni tinye fiansa e baba ha na Yakubu bu sense enti yede akonya ne ma Supreme Court so mo na ya mra ne wo mu nsem enti o ma dwenkyerɛ mo so ma ne ho kan ma na kasa ye ni ho asem enti on bisa esa ne ka kyerɛ wo e na court nso e bisa NS Kuminzu lawyers am de mo kasa dodo na nsem o kan na nhyɛ dan fa kwa but nso ko bi akyi no ajaja nan no e bua sɛ ye ma ne kwan na on be kasa e na ba ko nso e kan so on de on pene so enti kwa ye 4-1 ti ene no de ekosi ye ni sɛ Supreme Court ama ho kwan sɛ o mu sɛ ya kyene contempt de enso bibi kan ya ma no kwan so ma no beka enti sɛ na beka ni nyina no ene asɛm no mu ankasa na da court na ni mu mo de ahye 26 months ti nyame ya adom a nyina tin koma ye du wa ba na fi asɛm na ankasa no ni akwa no so
deɛ yɛte sɛ ɔkase ɛyɛ Henry Buachi Yadom NDC parliamentary candidate no the lawyer ni Isaac Minta Labi yenia Philip Atanga court amanebo
Ọtụafọ ya wɔhwɛ education ho nsɛm so wɔ my Ghana mu Haruna Driso na wɔde tin kwansɛm mo ne yɔ ɛma mmarahyɛ bedwani ya wɔgyina hɔ de ma adehyia wɔwɔ etiwa East Abato empɛsua so abeno sɛ asare sɛ sisi a yɛka sɛ yɛbɔ ne din sɛ chairman ɛde Public Account Committee of Parliament wɔse wɔyɛ ade paa na ɛwɔ my Ghana mmarahyɛ bedwafie sɛnea daponda kɛse a yɛyie si hɔ nom sɛ mɛnyina mo ne yɔ si echichire man ye echichire bronu pro na se ma ye nka ho aya na tosini e ma ye wo mu anyoma nyina di mu na wie peye enti MP ba ko comfort do yo se no wo kasa chire sampa nyame ayadom e ma so positions ye nsa timi ekure bi kama pa na no na ye wura Haruna Driso wo kasa no wo chire se wo besre honorable abena ose asare se the breakers here dia hye ne nsem say Public Account Committee no ya na edene so obete se ya bodin se wo ba wei en won kotua no se chairperson won enkoda no ya na edene enti etim se committee na bre di kan ya pa wo ba se won koda abedweko na no enie wo besre ne se position ya dia hye ne nsem no ma ne nkoye tetede na enim no ya se wo bia diska wo kopie mo park enim wo kwa ani atoto na no ye bisa no kosa wie ya tunsam woni pan 1 billion wodi yo mo officers ka na fa ne nsase yo ne eja no watrasa ne nyina ye hwe be bi ne yekɔ wo ma ne nka ho asɛm ne ehia ne se atoto ano minister say position na wonya no one for change emra wodwumedie mu say no wɔka no
Take, for instance, the current representation of parliament, maybe 31 NDC women, 10 on the other side, some 40. Then you say 50 plus 1. I should recognize Abina as the first woman chair of the Public Accounts Committee. I'm sure she will learn from the tribe of the Honorable Babin, Honorable Kandapa, Honorable Ajima Menu, and more importantly, Honorable Aveji. They just passed chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. But what we are interested in Ghana is not post-mortem flawless examination of dead bodies. Public accounts, you wait until the mess is done and you say you are correcting it. No, if you did your work well, nobody will go to a mortuary asking for a dead body. We should strengthen our internal system so that the abuses of embezzlement, misappropriation and others are dealt with in a manner which is prevented every year. But Mr. Speaker, I'm digressing for Honorable Doyo's text.
Ani ayokotie your so for ya wo show my Ghana humehia mu nsemu na watro so akire se sisi an bebiedu ne behia ma dodo na wa amanyosemu e na afeso sania yebuman say no kan fire.
Generally, Mr. Speaker, we should be particular about how do we strengthen and ensure more women representation in public service. The first is education. Are we providing equal educational opportunities for them? Are we providing that, whether technical or vocational education? Their health needs, are we providing adequately? So even in this parliament, all the women here go and demand gender-sensitive budget allocation. In every budget, we should pay particular attention. How much have been allocated to advance the cause of women? Then we know we are making many meaningful contributions. So, Mr. Speaker, I commend here. I conclude by saying that yes, Ghana, we should not lose sight of the fact that we've made tremendous progress since 1993. If you look at the quality of women who have served in our national public life, including even international organizations.
Minister of Education Haruna Idrisu, William Gentu, and Emmanuel Koliamanibo enye.
Na yeko yenia kodo prekasa ho yenya ne ntia se kuro bi a ye frɛ no adimandiem eno wo sechi Jaboso district wonumu a etwantimanie yi ene nipa bi aka bomu a yasentokɔ a woma konya ntoka ketewa ma nipa bɛse enum kura ewu yenia kodo prekasa edineni edi asem na chiye pa na menim se part waba waba kojo aboko de
baba na me do so me we
yo na eba ne san na wo mu atwentmanu yi entokwa manipa be se numu ato anananu wanse edi
well baba me da se eno anwumre ba this time ene beto dwa se wo ba eye se Hugabo man sinimo Kuruba kwa friend safi ajimadie mu oma papa mbone so etwandua akwehye forest mu oma entukwa si afane no mienu ntama ebinom ato na ene Western North Regional Police Commander DCOP Cosmos Enyan one ensentrefo yekudu safi ajimadie mu forest mu ono yewura forest mu amohwehwe na nipa miensa ena omafirimu ena nipa 8 yaka ewo critical condition a omodo omukọ sahi you also government hospital na ba kun so de ne die no aye critical pa omodi na kopie mu ewo companoche government aya sabia na de koma entukwa nyina ba ene se ubedru sahi agimadie mu forest na yewo timber companies miensa ena police commission amon kwan se omutimi etwanua yewo Suhuma Company Limited in yewo Alata Company Limited in yewo CNG Company Limited na ubedura Suhuma Company Limited no omo bodyguard for and omo forest no ban said ye be ya omo kwakwan bonisi etwanua no omuntimi enwuramu na amanfo bi efi se sa company omo bodyguard for omo etwanua ne dia omakọ other regions after high motor for our titi no motor so nti enura omuduri a omopese omukowure no na campaign na bodyguard say omo kwan mo forest because contractors actually come by say omo kwaye no ho ban nti e ba ta na say omo to na we to it to no course over 30 minutes na ba bia entoy actually ansana se tututo ne san force wa nipa miensa efirimu sa nipa miensa ni firimu wie so omo Toyota pickup ba ko so ana omo de eco patrol so gase obi antimi mu forest mo omo san twa ejetuma omo hye eye pickup no dwerebe nti ene eye Western North Regional Police Commander omo kofa mu ni be fie mu osawiyo o kire se dia one ne mrantie omo nko omo ho modini tia se no ombe timatu omo fa kwan bone so etwa nua no se dia be ya oyenni a isi wo adwumadie mu forest no intimacy game
yenia kojo ode yenya no hona fu ani di akire na yehania ebesi akire we yenia kojo prekese na yase ba konzo the same thing ya wona sekana obi kura se ya wo ma ne benufo yose wo ye na se mada ene ne ba ni nyina kura mpo ka sa agbawunum wa bra etututuo bi ekoso eno nso wo mu se eye task force fu obi ye befa wonum free nkran ha sei ena adwumayefo a omu wo takwa community mine yesi eno wo ekon eno wo takwa nsaye municipality wa Western Region eye takwa nsaye constituency NDC executive ena wasre mampeni Dondamani mama se wone ne nkofo no nkasa na de ekoso wo honom no enya ni kakura na ebra wo friends am trafo nsi emudie ena takwa nsayem constituency office NDC executives yesi ya freno Danlad Said constituency chairman and what I say eniema ekoso neni enyan pa entimampeni Dondamani mahama emremu
one term, but that will not happen. These are criminals. They are doing everything. So we are appealing to the government. People are using his name, the presidency, the minister. People are using his name to come and terrorize here in our own constituency. So we are appealing to the Minister of Defense and Interior. The so-called national security from Bano. We want a full-scale investigation. Oma will be second. It's like there's a war in this constituency, and nobody was informed. We are appealing to the president. We are in Takwan Swahim. We are managing Takwan Swahim. If there's anything that they want to talk to us, we are available. They should call us. But people should not come in the name of the presidency to come and create confusion here. One WO Adade on the leading team back home with the soldiers, with the guns.
And dance. Dear Tessa, Wakase, Waye Takwa Insayim constituency office, constituency chairman, Ura Danlad Said. Na takwa nsayem NDC constituency women organizer, Dina Ewa Ononso Kabi.
Yaje power yenya MP olobua mbebu na wo takwa nsayem na ye na NDC fo no wolu solitie he na mo ye manyi bir oye me yawo de mbesiafo a he na yenya adwuma wo takwa nsayem wa tere kom 24 years a wotonto na ade wo sam them small scale mining ho wa bobru won wa butu won ade mma ne da due yela wa makala abo bi party ni kitembesiafo se ekumbesia kura ekummanmu ni nyinala yesra hon ye hia won bo anim he yala ye nim be bia nkofo ne firi se wo ya ndisi fo ameminim se wo ya ndisi fo a wontum mba kuntie hen because ya bre watakwa nsayem ha ye nya leaders ye zongo kokosa wa kun odi the villages okokonkurase wa spend ni sika wa je power ne so no ebi firi baby onim takwa nsayem ha won problem na wa ba bro papa no.
Dear yete se okase ono na oye takwa nsayem NDC constituency women organizer Dina Ewa na leaders ma takwa mining community mining almost ni peace news kasai
chewolo da mo no bia de nezeko ye che load no we ya na Mineral Commission oba ye ho ye no kwatena office a ye won le dwene adwuma no by then na ye take gunshot na ye ba out na one Rahman na one Adade Rahman is of national security Adade no say or soldier oka wo na asem ne dey vacate from the site na ohon wal ba take over na me so me ka chon there we are in charge in this constituency and to me free baby number dem be intimidating so I was exchange words with him ohon na nkofo no rush him na nalabo hold him and a certain said the presidency no wa call the nkofo no to order one madam nkofo ni na wo finkra no one kwa 180 we soldiers for a national security for one call na o mine and attack on offer temperature we have a leader say ye we didi wo mu there wo ba hwe ma asomdwe wa ida watena because on sunu panyin bi a owo aibem na sunu panyin bi owo fie
penny ewo enwure mu na bia na wo fie no na Western South Police Command HSA sisi ade baby antukwane si no omu age ho no mo aboso kusisa asomdwe baba no ema obi antu ni nansi wo yenua apia dankwa Rock FM.
Chairman the NDC amanyoko no Western North Mantemo Michael Edu dodo na friend Big Edu na wo pani akasa kire se NDC aban yenya aban ni deni aban ye buebu ese ya na aban ni sigina yese wo man Ghana esi kasam toto ye fapem engineer naso a mesi no size wo bia ntimi nye bidda wasi Ghana for modie monhwe aban ben pa na obetena so a wetimi egina ho se krim se bema mu esine gina ye de ne bota ye de atodwa esen NDC aban wasi si ase wo hwe bibi te se covid levy we ye free honom emission levy we yi levy we yi chase eto bebre na kane na nka businesses ahodo a ewo krom ha se na egunu wankasa nanso NDC aban se wodwene Ghana for titiw any investors na afeso businesses huntino sa to ni nyina no wo ye free honom yewra Michael Edu de sansem we nyina to dwabra na woni peace kasebo edi nkomo wachira se 2025 budget na nradam waswafo ya washo my Ghana sikasem so Dr. Kessel atoba force ndi na ni chirem parliament wadi tudwa no wase bra no oguso a working can budget ni say na MPP members na say atase bi ache womo sans womu tie nsem wa budget ni mu a na bebre na aka womu ani akomu nchi say entini ebetimi asiesi oman ni say we have the men eduma na nke ebetimi aye ne say ya na entiama si ana atase na afeso ni brain ntino ama wo nam na afi emfoni anya papa ene huntuma pa na wo mutu a wodi gu Ghana fo ani wo pani a chechem so obesere Ghana fo ada se wo hia wo bi ne wo so ye MPP ni na wo pese wo cheche budget ni mu no wo de kire wa efa wa so benkum na afi akofa nifa no hwe o mane nko sanse NDC aban budget no eye budget ebe siesie sikasem ema hotoso aba Ghana fo abrabom
which means the budget is realistic. And into MPP for Munya Sembianka, and the FA, Omuntrona, Omo, Abaimu, and Omudino, and a failure, Abubo, Mosua, Omo, Ekika, Ghana for, oh, Yakra, betting fact, and Jibida. It's one of the Ababu budget, Mumu, Vice President Akan, Rantie, TB, Omuna, Nifia, just said Trono, dear, about Musa Wuka, Wunje, the Tokro na home, budget, the year, already, Papa, come the budget, Papa say, Ebata. Akasabre ahotaba Ghana aye bompa yese urade beye Ghana fo adum na budget na omudi aba no ye be implement ne pepe na se implement budget wi a na obehu difference ewo amamuro mu ewo Ghana man mu
Ebusia eni a yekotie wono ye member the Council of State saso ena chairman the NDC amanyoko ne nkrabata ewo Western North Mantemo Michael Edu dodo na friend Big Edu ti wawie no ena wade idebi keketo aso kunto kwame Boateng Lord FM se hwebekwae ena sansem we wade somoyen
Minister for Trade and Industry Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu-Adjare Anna Obo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baso se waya ade pa wonimdwom edebia obekobia Ghana fo be ma no na asem a wode ba ye ya asem de korampo eye sanitary pad ya wode be ma school nkwada no wose ye pa school nkwale enam sanitary pad nti bebre kura nko school ebinim ajeje school nti this time around wode ebe ma school nkwada ni free no eye ye monabaso
Say, Uba Mikroma, yes, was a baby. It's a way of saying that you've done well. Mia, me ye MP, e will crow in Ketua Mui. Taoka say, oh, Chaba, you are part of Mimitiasia. If say, Mayuano, a do time on my own period, I want to go school. If you say only part, and Tibosumi Biano. Putifie and Nanson. So every time you are losing almost 1 month of school to sanitary pad. Meanwhile, superior and yaya. So unya period next was yes you come about you. Obit me be our person ye. Now so pad there anywhere man call and watch from. Ye they rasi. So share but no diso. Now over you say free pad and kwa. It be oba mania chipa. I'm a mania sanjas Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. If you say Sapa Dinina Sikana is almost 300 million. Ye beto kromha. Enti ye industries now moye pad no ye beto mo pad na amomanya sika ama sika na ka krom ha e basa no a ye pressure on cediness so bete import substitution e be great omunya sika bebre on betimi export to pad ni bi enti sa one free pad na Excellency John Dramani Mahama eye no the ripple effect import of export creation of jobs for nipa eye adwuma e wo sa factory no etimani age pa
na watrasa asamba akukure toje eye no de eye Women's Bank no na wahunu se ema ye nkofo bi a womudija edin pa normally obeje di ne kwa akopebosin a okonya no wahe entititi wono titini mawurem eye nkakran kire se ewurade beton super guso enti Women's Bank ya wode abese ebebua ma emma beye dwadifuo bebre ena omu ebenya ho mfaso bi aside that nso Ghana youth ebenya dwumaye ewo Women's Bank yi hono amana hu aresire musrunku bi
free apprenticeship for the Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry. Yeah, na yebe som na yaye. You say from apprenticeship to entrepreneurship. If you say ye chewa adwuma ni wia, ni asama onyoma ade be share adwuma ase. Ye Ramahama. Ghana for kra ye nya wodai. De nipa be ya na odi aye. Mati ase de nti a nipa bo twi ekoto abama NDs ene ye Ramahama sa no. Na mi wo gidie say ajetima sema wakan ye be implement it to the letter. Ama Ghana afa ntuma papa efra. Together we will all build the Ghana we want.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ose Adeyo waka oye. Minister for Trade and Industry Honorable Elizabeth Ofosuejare Yenia William Gentini Emmanuel Akoli Adawuruma ene yetifo TB.
DBG Development Bank Ghana. Wani addition for Maya Wo Design Technology Institute Akabum Emma Chese da ponda kese yisi honum na ye shefa ye bode rochese emma ye sumbunti brano ye mpeja ye hoso na fe ye ntimi enye dwumaden na bank ne dia todwa wo kyerese emma businesses ahodro wo my Ghana mu wo botae ne se wo betimi aboa sane ebeya ebetimi apem akonenim to de bia ya na edene se woba wankasa wugina wutumi wa hoden wadwene wonim die so na wabi adwuma na afeso wetiti umowrem nkakra akopem se saa adwuma na wabie no ebetimi apem akonenim se egina na so wose ma yebre pi enunti ena DBG Bank aba ediama Ghana ma se wobehwa yemfe na yedwumedie bia yedi bia no etimi akoso wano Deputy CEO Edma DBG Sikakrabia no eye Michael Mensaba what the sansem we na to dwabra no one central for di nkomo and watch the same what share DBG Bank na afeso DTI ya one version and na say initiative no nyina ye prekope ni nyina ye baako enu nti na kwaba an sa no wo mai krado say one behwe timi adada nyomem asesa nyomem na bank ne botai kese baako ne say wo behwe se ne be ya private sector a emma ne die ni mu ye betimi enyini a efe enye nyini asebe ye bre wase wo ba timi bie business pa wo kwa kope besi ana afi akwa dane manso na akwa ye boachi bidin enu nti na ebremu die wo mai krado sem wo mo de nhihye ya efo begu akwan so entu yo ba pa na bia wo pesika ubetimi edia so usika na eye capital no so afa nioma epeja wadwuma mu a DBG dia wo ba ya tiawa na wonse etimi aka no fefefe nya dia wo be stress wo na kwa hasei na wo na bia wawu 3 years ago ko fa ne nkrata da bi wo wo ntete masse sanse wo botai nyina no eye maso ene gina ensem odi to dwane
Senama Kano, Development Bank Ghana, your mandate is part of our mandate is your bebwa in my juma. And ye who say Design Technology Institute, they are focused on the more yanese ma omani somewhere they will develop their technical skills. They will come here. And having seen that, DBG who say it mean the one collaborate here near Bomwa. A man if he had no best set up on one way Jumano. DBG bet me up one or a quan bear, so a point to say, Yabamo financial literacy, and also Yamo one with the funding to support your businesses grow and internet there you shower. Me GD say, a man or so move year school now. Normal start here, Juma, be on way Juma will be kakra. But after that, on one way, yes, sir, on person almost started on one way Juma, man, until one DBG baby. Yabamoha, Yabamo financial literacy, area near the funding, it's a casual share business, Nasi, so they can grow.
Ania yokote penny kwanche for be the dream. Ya wada DBG Bank no ano. Michael Mensa Banti Emma wedi ye ni. Wasi yensomu twetwe yensomu osoro. Sansa besia bode wo kɔ na se beje o fel so ye be krokro ye no be kasa ye metata na onya DBG dia na kyerɛ sɛ what wedi na founder Edema DTI Constance Swanika wono so kasa kyerɛ ne ntia wo be a training center sane be ya wo betete Emma.
I think it's important that we create opportunities that will give them, a space where they can grow and thrive. And so when we started the school, we started with a gender policy where we started creating. So the issues is not that there are no opportunities for women, but what are the barriers that prevent women from accessing jobs where you find a lot of men? So the programs that we run, for instance, welding, currently we have about 40% female welders. And when they're good, they're very good because they have to prove themselves. So apart from that, we also teach our girls how to be very confident.
Ania Yokotie, one year founder, sounds your president, Edema DTI Design Technology Institute, Mrs. Constance Swanika, TC Adia Maya Breni, Prince Bafo Asamwa Kokote, Bema Papebi, Bema 10 gram one of fe, and not Sansen we will now but tira what they am my yen. Sans was so domanti, yam for your hun shim, na and where you do me dear.
1 or 10 gram one of it.
I Prince Bafo said me who say na konongo jachan meninyo ho. Oh na
because me cry so wachen.
Oh where sure Pamna.
Na nipa me so wachen.
Pamna sure. Ana space in India.
Oh me so wachen. Me cry me so wachen.
Oh yeah sure.
Prince there's a met me do na se kotoku.
Oh, we dear. I shall be a nitiano. The piano was a kotoku.
Yo, young woman, sweetie, I will be mercies here.
Peace FM. That's what so what kind of move smoother and engine oil. It's a book engine oil. On valvoline. Valvoline lubricant. And I'm used to valvoline. Who use valvoline lubricant? No emission. Valvoline oil. On my car, machinery, and equipment to move smooth. No friction. No, you figure engine when say who there. No wear and tear. Valvoline oil, Abataria. Obama wants him to upgrade. You must double. Movement to say smooth. The engine is a bit cherry. What on Valvoline oil? Baby, what on oil beer? I can do a brain main office. Then you can Telecom University opposite. Yep, and CBG Bank. Fred 030-225-7633. Now the authorized dealer. PSD Plus 020-128-9987. Valvoline, the original engine oil since 1866.
Happy delightful June. Swashilala, chichi soso.
Brana pa. Prepare to breakfast and was in woman. Don't happy July free juice against with toast, cereal, and even them cool. If you may bread and fifi, most of free man. Happy July fruit juice. One of what? And you be happy to relax anyway. When you're let's say what a tremendous happy July free juice. Off and a baby, I bring you all day long on fruit juice. I'm happy July. One different flavors, different size. You number 1 liter, number from NG 150 and 250 ml. A baby will healthy life shows on your supermarket. Happy July free juice, loaded with taste.
Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knobs.
Yama yetiefo akwaba kasi ebonu wasi. Ebo 7 de kwa ya wa ha kopim 8. Ena kansie kase baako ewo ho. Eye yenua sakode spanky. Anu anwumre samote daache hene kwabena mu aben mote nenka. O de commentary kama edepa. Ebra PSG 40 Liverpool ashe wo mu anamani age penalty na ye de yi wo mu no medaya sei enti yanne yanso Real Madrid hala Madrid yanso ankofo obompa ya se enka Atletico Madrid ebese yen nanso moboa enumre yabetre Atletico Madrid se woni pani be kona widium seba Champions League ya was spirit ya yedebo momodi asamo ya nkwada amani wei muni sunsun bia tim she ma no katre boy no wase wo fisha unyini ya usha na yabaya mu ade bia mu wure mfida ene Real Madrid yabetre Atletico Madrid se woni pani beko na widium enti abono woche a spanky sakode ode yani ya kan sakode wo kanza se wokode won
ne se sakode anyum no kan ayi
sa wokode
sa wokode no kra de eno nyum tuni ba ko no so auto na obo ni din obo no sa wokode de
wa brafo
sa wokode
sa akode
na bebi agina na ofa
sa akode afo nta nimbobo minim se ntikro sa akode ya ne ya ne ko school se no oso agesi ana sa akode ba ko a no wo Cape Tech ono so no wo ye jama leader ye ko bobo a ommobi but obesi jama sa akode ye wa he ana anu ye se ye ko bobo omebobi osida bi odago onkodago osini nsemabu adibesi nne yamfa abon to ho a wa ben ho da ba commentary de oya de
atahwe
nti and commentary kase pa bekoso ewo efia no say ya Atletico Real Madrid amansan tiame kwabena mafo na
Gargantuan lady ohene wa kase bo ohene
Osons chemist at the Osons garlic capsules immune system benya hoden akoetia nyarewa yade anka won to from da MTN network ne so ade Ghana fana baby abekobia MTN wo ho high sense Ghana ya wo home appliances ya papa DCC fie no office ne nyina bi wo ho Dolphin roofing system omubo dan so ma ne ye kama pa entifa wo dan so bo nyina koda no East Legon one Trinity Theological Seminar no and ye opposite 0543661716 budget cash and carry Brew James energy drink here anumonia papa hodin wom 20 years still counting 0208128190 Raoul's Pharmaceuticals at the High Lady Virgin Mr. Bejaso obe feature komu ha ebetu ase okwa akasa meto High Lady Virgin Master High Lady Virgin Master na okwa feature nso a emaye eno nso ebetu ase sa wo pedudu etu a obefra Raus 0248707270 Pepsodent Cavity Fighter say paposia a compound name a friend no Pepsodent to siano pa ebebo wose ho ban tinu anwumre okoda na jo a moawa esori bedidi de wose ase tutu tokuro no ekokura nya kwan ene wabedi nsamone wa wose ase Pepsodent ene ma wose ahoden no enne ye katre mu amamate ase se eye mema ena ye hwebo pa ye tabet nso mode amonna monne nkwala no monhwe wo mumunda ini ya ni ye wukrum ye bobo nfanse ndra sei extra time by wo mu wie na kobo 12 enti ene definitely extra time bad ya the same thing be about 12-1
Wafa obema awafo na gina so de aye omunioma o.
Odabi na wa na se wate se obi twempena.
Wafa.
Hey, uti bi da Ghana Statistical Service akonta ebu omo de betu dwa wante.
Wafa. Reality or grounds and nyasa o.
Me say we ye de wo paper so. Anya de wo bi gina baby boni trimu kan. Data, omo correct data. And woman can say a member a twempena aye 0.1. Ghana Statistical Service. Yeah, say and Kafini be konewi yano na ye radite aye eradication ni ye radi nyina ya scrap ni nyina free wo ampa afini konewi yano odi mo mfa survey from bra na hwese bi wo ho ebe ni wo biyo ya pepa ni nyina ya ni se polio
nti si ana akwaya 1 man to 1 woman
the sa
na check for ni nyina akonye sa na ohwehwe
obi ampo ni bi
cause boy ya mo kohwe ya se betra
aya bo ni
yes obi side check etini nchen ya ono kra be
chere ya watene baabi ono ya na ade ono so tene baabi ya na ade mamu nyene sa agene no kwa wotifie wo ya message wo ha ne say
ene me nyina yonkoi
me nkofie nkoye dai
so sho ofie abi ana
na wa hu bo a hwe ne fie da
chese
bond ya wo sani baby adede wo nipa no body su hey ya na bet ucha say me draw there be time ma be 15 minutes make ho na wa ko bisa we yes wo so me draw men kase
o fire ti wai
men kase ana men kase
ya cha mo nko ai mo de mo nko mra ya be sha nkadano
da motifia adwuntini wusa adwunji amfaso ni so nko ana sabutrim nanda dia sa adwen aya na firi
mo ya de panka monim beti wai nti odi ye ya che ena de be fem mo de mo nko hwe mra
wow no obedan won na kakra no aheta wukunu wosa obi a wanyi ya wono atumi afirifi akwaduma no ona abayata ena mehwesa wo ho ya
say aye Karen ye kire do
anya Karen aye kratwe mo twekura dodo
ma yehuna manya
o twekura dodo anda be ma ona awo no anya o ma na wo fie no enti anna ya hwebo
yate
ye beta bet
Peace FM
be kwa djuma o
andi asiya ni ya asem modi amuna munne nkwada no munna na munhwe mu next time say my program women fellowship na munsumuko samu ye women's fellowship ana say agro Saturday ano pa monko
na
ni yansu yantine fie nim say wo ho say what night ya na moko ni yansu ye wo fie
yate
enti yadamu ase ama mu monitor
Tune it